Stage 6 of the Lakes Oil Tour of Gippsland for 2013. We're in the picturesque setting of Lakes Entrance, known for the famous 90-mile beach, also a very big fishing town, one of the last ones in Australia these days, a very, very popular holiday destination. And we have a pivotal criterium stage this morning here in Lakes Entrance on a very tough, demanding figure 8 circuit. What's going to happen this morning is the riders are really going to have sore legs from yesterday afternoon stage, and they're going to have to jump out of the blocks in this very nice day but cold weather criterium. We're likely to see a big attack by Alex Morgan. The World Teams Pursuit champion is third overall at the moment, 10 seconds adrift from the yellow jersey, which now is led by Jack Anderson.
I wasn't expecting to be in this position a couple of days ago on that, but yeah, I'll take it as it comes, and hopefully the road stage turns out to be a real hard one today, and if I can get a few seconds here and there, I'll definitely give it a shot.
Nathan Earl in second place at 6 seconds. It's going to set up for a very difficult criterium stage here this morning. We've seen the sprint competition alive and well. The Budget Forklifts team are trying to make this their own. They've got the leader, Jesse Kerrison. He leads by 15 points. However, he's now got a 5-point gap to second place, Anthony Giacopo, winner of 2 criterium stages already.
They're on their way, and what a sight as they leave the start.
It's almost like a figure 8, so I think 7 corners in just under 1.5k, so it makes for some very challenging, I guess it makes it tough to move up basically, and once you got a position you need to fight to try and hold it. And
no surprises early on. We expected to see Budget Forklifts take this bike race on from the front, try and protect their team leader in Jack Anderson, who's wearing yellow, and Jesse Kerrison took care of the sprints, and he's got that green jersey pretty much sewn up at this stage in the bike race. However, towards the end of the bike race, there was an attack by Angus Tobin with Stuart Short joining him just before the end of the race. This attack started to set up the end of the bike race. It made the other teams start to chase very hard. It made Budget Forklift work very, very hard, and it put them into a bit of danger, which allowed Hugh and Genesis rider Anthony Giacopo to come forward and win his 3rd criterium stage out of 3 criterium starts.
Will take out the 3rd criterium win from the 3rd start. Russell Gill.
Very good win for Anthony Giacopo, and a very good thing to look forward to for our next stage.
Yeah, 3 wins from 3 wins is great in the criteriums. Great result for the team and myself. The team's done an awesome job putting me in position all week, and yeah, this circuit was very technical, so position was what made it happen.
The way our guys rode, that was unbelievable, and they kept me out of trouble, and I had an armchair ride, and I didn't have to do too much all day until about 400 metres to go. So this afternoon, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident now after seeing the way the guys went this morning, and my legs are good, so it's looking promising.
Stage 7 Lakes Entrance to Metung, and we're going to see some fireworks out on the road this afternoon. Jack Anderson, a slender lead over Nathan Earl of the Hugh and Genesis team. Earl absolutely smashed the field yesterday. He just ran out of legs towards the end, but we're going to see some fireworks in the hotspot sprints classifications. The King of the Mountains, there's 2 Category 2 King of the Mountains prizes this afternoon, and Earl is going to take the race up for Jack Anderson. If Anderson gets through this, he's got a very hard criterium. It's a very hard criterium in Traralgon tomorrow. I don't know if Anderson can seal the race this afternoon.
3, 2, 1. We're underway for the Lakes Entrance to Metung road stage. 70 kilometres for the riders.
We're a few seconds off the GC, and at the end of the day it's coming down to one final road stage, so we've got to throw everything at it. The wind's up, it's an undulating course, it will be difficult. Budget are a strong team.
The stage from Lakes entrance to Meetung, 20 minutes ahead of schedule, a very fast pace here this afternoon. The race set up nicely for the budget forklifts team. A flurry of attacks early, a lot of attacking. 11 riders got away first. They weren't away long, they kept coming back, but it was springboard after springboard after springboard of attack from other riders within the race, not high on GC. Attacking bike racing because it was between Nathan Earl and Jack Anderson for the overall. However, this allowed other riders on the not very high up on GC to be able to move forward on the stage classification. Nathan Earl was trying to get time on Jack Anderson. He did that. He picked up 1 second in one of the hotspot sprints. The real race was going on behind. A flurry of attacks from Hugh and Genesis being covered by budget forklifts. This is where the real bike race was. Jack Anderson had to keep covering Nathan Earl, and he has done so.
We were really put under pressure by Genesis. Credit to them as well for really handing the race to us. They threw everything at us, and Earl threw everything at me on the climb, but I stayed with him.
Joe Cooper was able to capitalise on a breakaway towards the end from the Hugh and Genesis cycling team. He's ridden away with the stage.
The line now, this has been a real show of strength for the Hugh and Genesis ride. Joe Cooper wins the stage into Meetung. Put your hands together now.
Sort of last 5k, I was just thinking that I had to wait for a little rise and sort of use my strength to get a gap and then start my TTing and sort of soloed away to the win. So winners are grinners.
We have Jack Anderson leading the race by 5 seconds, feeling very confident indeed.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's just to stay calm and back yourself. And the way the guys rode this morning and the crit this afternoon, that makes it easy. Hey, you don't have to panic when you've got a team like this.